Alright guys, what's up? Today we're going to be taking a look at this brand new clipper. This is the 44 Magnum FMJ by Caliber. This is an upgraded and updated version of their previous 44 Magnum, and it's better in every way possible. Right now we're just giving it a bit of a 360 view, and then we're going to talk about some specs and stuff like that. We're going to compare it to some other clippers, such as actually the only other clipper we're going to compare it to is the Wahl Senior. So here is the old 44 Magnum, and it was a pretty good clipper for the time being that I had it. I still have it. I still use it from time to time, but I almost don't use it at all anymore now that I have the premium version of it, the FMJ. And it's just better in every way possible, more or less in its feel and its build. You know, it's a little bit more powerful, so it's just better all the way around. Right here we got the box. On the box, you guys can pause the video and read all the tiny little specs that you want. I'm not going to do that, but you're free to pause the video if you want. Note right here, we have a super impressive 5-hour runtime, and I can guarantee it. After 2 busy days of being in the barbershop, on the 3rd day I still have 22%, so that's insane. You also get a USB charging cable. It's 6 feet long. It could be a little longer, but that's just my opinion. It's totally fine. It is a passable length. And when you plug it in, you can see it. I'm getting a phone call right now. What the heck? All right, I got that phone call out the way. And yeah, man, as you plug it in, it'll give you some indicators. It even has a warning if you really need oil. I never get that warning sign turned on because I tend to keep my machine pretty well oiled. You also get some premium guards. I have the half clip and the 1.5 clip, and I use that with my premium multicolor guards. You can get the premium multicolor guards on my website. The link is down below, and they're almost sold out. Yeah, Wahl pulled a cease and desist on me. Apparently they got a patent on these guards. Then you can see Caliber also has these guards, so I don't know why they're mad at me. Anyways, enough ranting about Wahl. Yeah, man, overall, I am very happy with this clipper. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the back right now. You guys can pause the video and read all the little specs if you want. Hold on a minute. Am I reading this wrong? Is this a full metal? No. What is that? All right, so I had to look it up on the on the internet. There is no definition, but Urban Dictionary has a street definition for Mattel. Mattel is that guy in school who was drop dead sexy and had a massive you know what. You know what? Y'all could read the rest of this definition if y'all want. Tried it. They didn't lie though, man. I mean, it is a full metal clipper, but it's also Mattel. I mean, this clipper is drop dead sexy. That is the only flaw I could find on the box, though. That's it. Now, for a direct comparison, we have the Wahl Cordless Senior, and what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do a sound comparison. right, so I made this this horrible chart to explain why I like the caliber clipper a lot times more than the Wahl clipper. Okay, so let me put this over here and put this over here. All right, I'm gonna explain to you why the caliber clipper is a lot more efficient. Okay, so right here we have a very bad chart. Okay, we got, this is the timeline right here. Let me write it in here. Time. All right, so right here we have the battery percentage. But let's break it up into two. All right, let's only look at Wahl right now. Okay, on Wahl we have battery life. Okay, so we're gonna start off at 100%. Okay, and as we use the clipper, it'll maintain a high power. It'll be pretty good. But the more you use it, I should have made this slant down a bit more actually. But the more you use it, the weaker it gets. So, you know, after about 30 minutes, it's gonna be weaker. After about an hour, it'll be weaker. And then up to, at about 2 hours, this thing will just die. It'll be almost unusable when it's this weak. And that's with the upgraded battery. The normal battery that this comes with will die at the 1 hour mark. These are 1 hour marks, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, my drawing is amazing. But yeah, this clipper, the Wahl clipper, gets weaker the more you use it, and then it dies, and honestly, it has a short lifespan. Now, I marked this one off at almost 2 hours because I have the upgraded battery on here, okay? So the upgraded battery increases the lifespan by 50%. Originally, we get 70 minutes of battery life, so it would be dead like right here before. Now it's here, okay? And it gets weaker the more you use it. The caliber clipper, however, has smart, modern technology and just much better battery life. And we're gonna be taking a look inside. It probably has 2 batteries in here. I don't know yet, but we're gonna be taking a look at that. Whereas this one only has 1 battery. But the caliber clipper runs for a much longer time. You see, I didn't even put it at 5 hours. Even if I end it at 4 hours, it would be much more impressive than what we get with Wahl. So the caliber clipper maintains the same power. It doesn't matter if it has 100% or if it has 5%. It has the same amount of power. At 100%, the power, it's still the same amount of power along its timeline, and then poof, it dies. And it tells you when it's gonna die. You know exactly when this is gonna die. With the Wahl clipper, you're left guessing. You just don't know when this thing is gonna die. You know, it feels weaker, that's all you know. And it'll always feel weaker. And the charging plug-in cable is kind of thick and heavy. And as you're cutting hair, that thick and heavy cord will kind of just pull itself out, you know, and down. So I'm constantly having to plug it back in, and this thing is plugged in more than it is cordless. So it's pretty annoying. Let's dissect this clipper like the frog in science class. We're gonna open it apart. We're gonna take a peek at all the insides. We're gonna kind of get a little glimpse at the battery. Oh, listen to that. The lid was made of metal. I didn't know that. Honestly, I thought it was like a very nice quality plastic with some coating on it, but no, it was full on metal. That actually surprised me. And then we got, you know, the insides right here. I'm not gonna take the clipper apart more, man. I mean, I'm scared. Okay, I'm not a goddamn mechanic, a clipper mechanic. I am a little bit, but not that much. We got this little lid right here. You remove the lid, it lets you, you know, clean it of hair and stuff. which is nice. It's a lot nicer than what other clippers give you, where they just kind of put out like a sponge. Can you believe that they put like a sponge inside there, and it absorbs all that nastiness, and the sponge just gets disgusting. So I really do like that little cap cover inside there that goes in place where the sponge goes. That sponge is nasty. Alright, so we only have one battery in here, but it's a fucking big boy. I mean, that is a thick battery. That's a fat battery right there. That's a fat one. Yeah, that one is thick. That's a thick battery. I can tell just by looking at it. It's noticeably thicker than this battery. This battery's pretty thin. So yeah, it's good that they're using a thick battery in here. I mean, if you gotta make the machine just a little bit thicker for it to be more efficient, hey, I'll take it, man. Yeah, that's a thick boy. So that's pretty much it. I'm not comfortable taking this thing apart anymore. We got some more screws in here. I could take the motor out, but what's the point of all that? I want to keep my machine in good condition, so we're gonna put it back on. All right, so we're putting this machine back together. Closing thoughts. I think this clipper has amazing battery life, and it has consistent power. Those are the most important key features. I also like that it has the notch lever on the side. That way you can measure exactly where you are at. But overall, I do like this clipper a lot. It is the only clipper I am using at the moment, and I'm absolutely in love with it. As far as performance, this thing is a monster. It just goes through everything. It doesn't stop at all. I've never had it stop or get stuck during here, not even one time. This feels like a senior, but more consistent with a lot more battery life. So if you were to use a senior only plugged in with full power, that's what this machine feels like, except this is cordless. So here's a picture of a haircut that I did finish with it. That's pretty much it, guys. I didn't show you a full haircut done with it. It's sponsor time, baby. So if you're new to the channel, you know, hit subscribe, whatever. Go to my Instagram, man. I got some pretty cool stuff on there. I do designs and stuff, like this Among Us design. I do a few other designs. I'm pretty much, you know, done with this video. So the rest of it is just filler. Yeah, sexy Batman in a six-pack, man. I'm out, man. Peace. Subscribe, hit the like button, check out the website, buy my merch, whatever.